I'm on a quest to watch all the movies and TV shows about the tales of King Arthur and his knights. Let's check out everything that came out in the early 2000s. The Mists of Avalon is a TV miniseries from 2001. This is the Arthurian tales we all know retold from the women's point of view. The main character is Morgane Le Fay, who is not evil. She is very close to her baby brother Arthur, but is taken at a young age to be raised by Vivienne, the Lady of the Lake. Magic is fading fast from the world. The main conflict is between the followers of the goddess and the Christians. Lancelot and Guinevere are also there, making their usual mistakes. This is based on the novel of the same name by Marion Zimmer Bradley from 1983. It's actually part of a larger series of books that I was obsessed with in my younger years, but wouldn't necessarily recommend. There is a strong argument that my opinion is skewed because I read the books, but I think they did a fantastic job of world building. The way they present the old versus the new religion and how the different storylines interact is some great storytelling. The costuming and imagery are also really well done, with a cross between a Roman and Celtic feel, which makes sense for the timeline. This is in my top 3 favorites of all Arthurian movies and shows. Yes, I know, a lot of people won't agree with me, but that's okay. You can have your favorites too. I love that there are almost no characters in this who are just straight up evil. They are all very human and make mistakes, but their motivations are clear. The only character I truly hated was this version of Guinevere. Seriously, if you are a fan of her, then probably stay away from this. Also, some truly amazing acting. Angelica Houston as the Lady of the Lake was powerful and stunning. Hans Matheson as Mordred practically stole the show at the end. And that's not all. It would take me too long to list all the things I love about this miniseries. 183 minutes, unrated, but I'd say adult only. Sir Gadabout, the Worst Knight in the Land, is a British comedy TV show that ran from 2002 to 2003. Sir Gadabout is a knight of Kaamelott whose heart is in the right place but inevitably will cause chaos wherever he goes. Most of the time, this is helped along by the evil Sir Rancid and his nanny. But don't worry, Princess Eleonora, King Arthur's daughter, will step in as the secret Sir Knight to save the day. Hanging out in the background are the other knights of the Round Table, and occasionally Merlin, who has given up on magic and is enjoying learning about science. Sir Gadabout was an adaptation of a series of books by Martin Birdsley. This takes place in a low-budget children's TV world. Do not expect any consistency in costuming, sets, or even general timeline. The CG is also really bad, so just ignore all that and enjoy the silly. This is intended for young kids or adults who enjoy childish humor. If that's you, then I highly recommend checking this out. I wouldn't go out of my way to watch it by myself, but I would absolutely watch this with my 4-year-old nephew. It was 2 seasons, 20 episodes altogether, 24 minutes each. Rated for all ages. King Arthur is an American film from 2004. King Arthur is now Commander Arthur. He's half Roman and half Woad-picked British. He commands a bunch of Sarmatian warriors who have been forced to fight for the Roman army in Britain. The Saxons are invading, and the group is asked to go on their final mission before they are released from the army. Warning is don't watch this if you're looking for anything that even slightly resembles the Arthurian tales we know. I think Lancelot and Guinevere's eyes met twice in the whole movie and didn't even give each other a friendly nod. They've traded out the classic European knight in shining armor with full Roman regalia. It's treated more like a period Roman movie than an Arthurian fairy tale. This movie doesn't look very kindly upon religion if that's something you're sensitive to. I totally went into this thinking I wouldn't like it and ended up pleasantly surprised. It had some great characters and was truly entertaining. I would have watched a whole TV series of the knights giving each other hell while fighting side by side. 125 minutes, rated 13+. Kaamelott is a French comedy TV show that ran from 2005 to 2009 and actually still has films coming out. King Arthur has to deal with the everyday shenanigans of running a country. Sometimes the Knights of the Round Table are helpful, and sometimes they have no idea what he's talking about and need emotional support. This is an intensely funny and clever comedy for adults that covers up many layers of tragedy. This stays pretty faithful to the legends we are used to while still tying it to real history. Arthur is a Roman soldier before becoming the King of Britain, and different people in history have cameo appearances. Then one of the knights goes to the Star Wars world and gets a lightsaber. I could not find all of this, so I was only able to watch some. The first season, or book as they call it, is just a collection of really short episodes that are pure comedy. But once you're in book 6, the episodes and plot have gotten longer and more deep, while still keeping the same comedic tone. I enjoyed it and laughed a lot, but would probably get more out of it if I could understand French. Please see the list on the screen for all of the season lengths. Rated for adults only. That's it for this main list. If you still haven't seen enough, here are some modern parodies and time travel shenanigan options. Merlin the Return is a British film from 2000 about Merlin, Arthur, and his knights in modern day trying to stop Mordred from coming back. The Sorcerer's Apprentice is a British film from 2001 about a boy named Ben who helps a modern-day Merlin fight the evil sorceress Morgana. Thank you so much for watching. Next time we'll be checking out everything from the later 2000s. Happy watching!